Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we have brought back Bulu, my favorite deck in the whole game. People will bash me and say Bulu is not a good deck. Bulu is so inconsistent. I will fight you. Bulu is such a fun and good deck. Like 16 out of 20 is good on its own. That's an 80% win rate. Now, granted, that's 20 games. That's not playing as much as I should be. Two of those losses are to Decidueye Zoroark, which this deck struggles against decks that it cannot one-shot. That is what it struggles against. Decidueye is a tough matchup. And they're doing spread damage. I won 1 out of 3 of those matchups. I haven't been counting them. It seems I didn't expect it to be popular, but it seems to be popping up more and more. I think it's because it doesn't get like Zoroark Golisopod is right now the deck to be in standard because of obviously Tord Reckless placing first at European, International, Continentals, whatever it is. My lightning's not on. But that's the deck that everyone seems to be playing. I played, out of these 20 games, probably 5 of them. I haven't lost one. It's such a good matchup against that for many reasons. Bulu hits it with one-shotting with a Choice Band, or it can weaken it up with a Horn Attack, and the following turn follow up with the Nature's Judgment for 180 and knock it out without a Choice Band. Or it could do the Horn Attack and then follow up with Tapu Wilderness with a Choice Band and knock it out and heal itself up. Both of those are good options. But this is what the game changer is that is bringing Bulu back to me and making it so prevalent and so freaking good. Xurkitree. Xurkitree's ability is nasty. Flashing Head, prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from your opponent's Pokemon that have any special energies attached to them. Basically, Pokemon with DCEs can't hurt Xurkitree. It can't. And not many decks don't play DCEs. The ones that are like most prevalent in my mind right now are Greninja, which I win 70% of the time because of weakness. The only way they win that is if they keep on ability locking with Shadow Stitching, and that's not too easy to do. If I do run Fighting Fury build, I do auto win that game pretty much, but I don't run that. Xurkitree, I think the only sorry, I'm totally all over the place. The only other like really big prevalent deck in standard that I see that doesn't run special energy, at least off the top of my head, is Volcanion. Volcanion I hit numbers with and I win that. That's not an auto win, but it's pretty dang close to it. But Xurkitree helps out tremendously, so freaking much against Zoroark, against what's the Guardy. Guardy I haven't lost to in this deck. Now I don't think that's makes it like a favorable matchup. I still think that's like a 50-50, maybe a little bit higher with Xurkitree now, because the amazing thing about Bulu is Bulu hits such high numbers, but also Bulu gets rid of all of his energies. That makes it so difficult for Guardy to knock him out. So difficult, and that makes it really good. Also, Gallade can't one-shot him, and we could knock back out Gallade. Like, let's say Gallade Choice Band hits me for 160. Next turn, I Tapu Wilderness and heal all the damage off, and I just hope he doesn't get a Gardevoir off. If he does get a Gardevoir off, it's whatever. The other amazing thing about Xurkitree is his GX move, Lightning GX, which on paper, your opponent reveals their hand, add a card you find there to the prize cards face down. And it doesn't sound that amazing. It is. Let me tell you, there's been multiple instances where I've ended my opponent to 2, and I've used Lightning GX and put like an N or a Sycamore into their prize cards. Now, the crappy thing about this part is they know which prize card it is. Like, they can see where it went or whatever, or they know it. But you know what I'm saying. So they can grab it again. But if they don't take a knockout immediately, you could stall them out so hard. And if they have a DC on them, they can't harm them. It's so good. I've done this to Guzma GXs as well, so they had to deal with Xurkitree. It's so good. It's so freaking good. I don't know how I slept on this until I actually played against it, and I was like, okay, this makes it a lot better against Guardy. Just every deck. In standard, there's not many that don't run. Even like Greninja runs what is the special water energy? Splash energy. I don't think it's that good in that matchup. I've never used it in that matchup, but it could be prevalent, I guess. I don't know. But this is this deck. Everything is very standard for Bulu in here. I did add a switch in here, which I normally don't use. It comes in handy every once in a while. especially with Guzma and that kind of stuff. And I do run one Floatstone for a Retreat as well. I do think those two are important. One thing that I've been debating about what I took out in the last few games was I dropped a Sycamore because I was Sycamoring away a few rare candies that I did not want to, and I don't run Super Rods or Rescue Stretchers, so I can't grab back Grubbins, I can't grab back Charjabug, I can't grab back Vikavolt, which is important to this deck. So I dropped a Sycamore and added a Guzma. I do think that was a good play. Obviously the 7-5, which every Bulu deck runs. 7-5 is very consistent. I know, I hear him too. They're doing construction outside, and you could hear a wheelbarrow like right outside my window. So Link may be barking a little bit during this. He's like, why are you guys making such loud noises? Yeah. But that's Bulu. 16 out of 20 is a good start to it. I don't think you could start doing, like, saying, like, oh, this deck's got, like, an 80% win rate until you start getting in above 50 games. I really feel like that's, like, the cutoff where it's like, okay, I played a lot of this deck. It seems good. It's really good. I'm on a 7-win streak with this deck. It's good. The last time I end up doing a video was the last 2 losses, too, with Garbodor and Expanded, and those just were 2 not good matchups for me. We are going up against a Fighting Water Psychic deck. Straight Gallade? Gallade Octillery? Could very well be it. That's not a bad deck at all. Do I beat that? I don't know. I still don't. It could be the new whole Ooh. The whole new Buzzwole Regirock thing. That could be a bit of an issue, and if this is a fighting deck, Xurkitree is not who I want to have starting off. Although Xurkitree does stop strong energy too. Okay, so I'm thinking that this is possibly Buzzwole Lycanroc with Regirock EX in there too. Not confirmed, but I feel like that's what it is, and that's what I would place my money on right now. Yeah, okay, Buzzwole starting off. This should be in my favor. Lycanroc does make it interesting, though. Lycanroc's... See, the nice thing about Lycanroc is I have weakness on it, but the bad thing about Lycanroc is it could very easily knock out my Vikavolts. So yeah, we're gonna have to probably make sure we have at least 2 Grubbins on the bench at all times. Let's see what's prized. 1 N. No N's, never mind. No Sycamores. 1 Grubbin, that sucks. That's actually pretty bad. 1 Vikavolt, that's 2. No Lele's. 1 Rare Candy. 1 Ultra Ball. 1 Grass Energy. 1, okay. Not terrible prizes. I did grab Bridget, right? Oh, thank God. I thought I just totally forgot to click on it. Not terrible prizes, not the best prizes as well. We're gonna go... Would spray damage be important in this game? He does have 190. I have 2 Skylas in hand. I can grab a Choice Band. Yeah, I think that's a safe play. Next turn, if he doesn't end us, which I would place... Wait, he didn't do much this turn. Okay. We have a Skyla to get Xurkitree out of the main spot. We can Ultra Ball. He's going to Sycamore. Okay. We have a lot of options that we could play around with. Ooh. Okay. Acerola Guzma being gone is big. See this? I'm just scared of that Lycanroc. I don't want to deal with Bloodthirsty. Oh, I went first. Okay, that was my bad. I thought he already made his turn because he put so many Pokemon on the bench, but I think that was his beginning turn. He went after the Bulu, which intrigues me a little bit. If you were an H-Bomb, we get rid of Skyla here. I'm probably going to end this turn. I think Field Blower might be important. Yeah, I think that's the best play to get rid of. So the thing is, I have to hope to get into a Switch or Floatstone, get an Energy, or get another Vikavolt up. That's a lot of if, ands, or buts. I think the safe play here is to just Skyla for the Switch. Yeah. Okay. That was just a weird predicament. I do have a good hand for next turn. We're gonna do that. He shouldn't be able to knock me out. I don't see how he'd be able to knock me out. And we're gonna attach these to Bulu. So if he does Lycanroc, grab my Vikavolt and knock it out somehow. I just need a Grass Energy for next turn. And this turn we're just gonna Horn Attack. And next turn we follow up with a Nature's Judgment for 180, or possibly a Tapu Wilderness if I am able to hit a Choice Band. I haven't played against this matchup, so it's in general, honestly. I've seen this played on stream. I've never played against it, so this might be a little bit difficult for me. Luckily, if he doesn't end us, we have the Field Blower for that, and then we can end back. So that gives me a better chance of hitting stuff I need to. I'm just hoping for no Lycanroc and no Guzma. Ultra Ball could be for Tapu, or for Lycanroc. Got rid of Buzzwole and Enhanced Hammer. He got rid of his 2 Enhanced Hammers, which is really good for him, and he grabbed Lycanroc. Dang it. I get happy when I see Enhanced Hammers, because it's like, you have to get rid of those. Is he grabbing the Vikavolt? Why? Weird. I mean, maybe he just really wants to knock that out? I'm gonna Sycamore here. I don't think Field Blower is gonna be that important, and I don't want to end him to a bigger hand, even though he still has, like, he's end proof. I feel like this is the right call. I want to hit a switch, preferably, or the Float Stone. I didn't. I don't want to get knocked out as well. Okay. Great news. We can do this. We can grab another Vikavolt, so we're kind of good with that. I could have prioritized the Oranguru over the Bulu, but not worth it. I think we're safe at this point. I'm going to attach to Xurkitree. We're going to retreat Xurkitree out, and if he wants to knock out that Xurkitree, he has to work for it. Okay. We do this again. So I'm not going to use Tapu Wilderness. GX. I'm going for the straight damage. 110 is not a knockout right now. But I want to force him to use his Dangerous Rogue this turn. Okay. I think that was the correct play. Yeah. He needs at a DCE. Wow, that would have been convenient if I had a Grubbin on the bench. I think he's going to knock me out with Dangerous Rogue this turn, or I really want him to use his GX move. I don't want him to hit a DCE. If he hits a DCE Choice Band, that's... Oh, nope, that doesn't help him. Okay, thank God. Sycamore. Ooh, he got rid of some good stuff in there. I'm kind of happy with that. Even if he does knock out my Bulu this turn. I Revenge knock him out. He's got weakness to grass, so I'm not worried about that. I think this isn't my favorite. Oh, God, I hate Rockruff's being on the freaking bench. I hate it. I hate it. This deck did really good at the European Internet. Oh, God dang it. Oh, thank God. Okay, still going for the GX move. Why did he attach the Fighting Fury Belt? You have to use your GX move. That play did not make any sense. I'm gonna knock him out in return. He should have either not attached it or attached it to the Rockruff on the bench. Maybe he just wasn't thinking that. Ooh. Maybe he just wasn't thinking that he had weakness to it. Oh, I was about to attack. No, I want to strong charge here. Onto you. This does leave me with no backup attackers, but he doesn't have a way of knocking me out next turn. So I feel pretty good, honestly. Oh, there's Bulu. Hi, Bulu. Missed you, buddy. Missed you so much. Here. We Energy Recycler. And we set up a backup attacker. But we're not going to go all out with them. We're just going to grab one of those and attach it to Lele. That's for to retreat out next turn or help with attacking numbers. And this turn we just Nature's Judgment. I can't see him knocking me out this following turn. I can't see it. I think I just have this. He could start doing spread damage with Buzzwole. I think he has to Guzma or Lycanroc this turn. Okay, he's got the Guzma. Or he's got a Flowstone in hand, one or the other. Let's see what he's got. What did he just do? I just heard like a Swiping. Did he Abyssal Hand? I heard a Swiping, but I didn't see anything happen. I was kind of... Oh, he was Brooklet Hilling. Okay, that's what it was. He didn't grab anything, which is good news. Have we used any of our Guzmas yet? No. So if he puts down a Lycanroc, that could very well just be an easy KO for the win for me. If I hit Guzma, I run 3 of them in this deck. So there's 2 prizes, so at least one of them is around. And I have at least 1 Lele too, either in the prizes or in there. So total, there's at least 2 options of getting it if he does knock me out or whatever he does. Right now, I can only see him jet punching for 30 or 40-30 somewhere with the Fighting Fury belt. But he needs to knock out either my Lele, my Bulu, and then for sure knock out Xurkitree. I don't have any more Field Blowers, so I can't get rid of that. He's doing 60 now. He needs some max elixirs. If he gets some max elixirs, I might be in trouble. All he needs is 1 max elixir. Oh, that's fine. I think it was just thinning out his deck for another Abyssal Hand. I was like looking at... Oh, he's going to end. Okay, we still have a Rangaroo, so we are a little bit end-proof. Okay, that's not bad. The Xurkitree damage did end up adding up, and it will help him out. Guzma may win him the game. Guzma max elixir. Helps out tremendously for him. I'm gonna do this. That's my backup attacker. Oranguru. And... we do that, just cuz. Thins up the deck a little bit, and it helps me get out in a later game too. And I think we Tapu Wilderness GX here. I don't know if that'll save me the game. It doesn't. It actually doesn't make a difference. But I'm gonna do it just in case. Wait, oh, I clicked the wrong thing. DCE Choice Band knocks me out. Yeah, we do that. DCE Choice Band on a Tapu Lele knocks me out, so I can't leave that there. That was a misplay by me. I 100% misclicked. Okay. Wait, what just... Oh! Xurkitree didn't take damage! Oh my god, Xurkitree didn't take damage because he's got the strong energy on him. I totally didn't even realize that. Okay, I won. Okay, god dang it. I love Xurkitree! It came in handy even though I didn't realize it. If this was IRL, I would not have realized that at all. So what he's got to do here is hope to get a Lycanroc out, and... I don't know. I don't know why he brought up a Rangaroo. He's got 2 retreat calls versus this guy having 3. And this guy could also knock out. Well, he could knock out. They both have weakness to him, so yeah, it doesn't make a difference. No, we got this 1-1. He's knocking out this Rangaroo. I am doing... Yeah, I knock out with Lele and I win. I don't have to risk if I don't have enough energy, which I think I do, but we just bring up Lele and we knock out with Lele. Hey, I hit you. Okay, so, yeah, we're doing 60. That would have been enough for it on its own. I was going to make sure I did the math right. That was game. Oh, that was a good one. I haven't done that yet. I haven't played that kind of deck with this deck, so that was actually a lot of fun. We almost got a little Glaceon EX. The prizes in this versus rewards ladder is so much better than the last one. The last one was like, I want to say Raikou Charon or something dumb like that. I didn't even finish it. I got to the final 5 Dark Explorers packs, and I was like, I want that, and then I just stopped caring. I was like, I don't care about Charon at all. It's whatever. I could live without her. Him? Is Charon a boy or a girl? I don't even know. Oh, God, that was a scary one. Wow, this hand is bad. Okay. This Bulu breaks a little bit. I found that it's been more consistent to me as of recently. But this is a hand that you don't want to see. You can also get end, so it's not the end of the world. But if we hit an Ultra Ball, we are Ultra Balling for Bridget, grabbing Grubbin. Possibly? Seeing what my opponent does? No, I want to save Xurkitree for later. Grubbin, Bulu, and Oranguru. This is I don't expect to see this anymore. I dropped the third Field Blower because it was not coming in handy at all. This is a terrible hand. Okay. We attach. This is where you play some mind games. It's much better in real life. Because there's been real life moments where I'm playing this deck and I kind of do this thing where I'm like twiddling like my card or whatever. Trying to like have my opponent think I'm debating about playing a card or not. And I'm like trying to play that it's a supporter or something. And I'm like, I like my hand a lot. I don't know if I want to play this or not. So I want my opponent to think that I have something in hand right now, even though I don't. Like I have a rare candy, Vikavolt, that I want to play. So now that he's more likely to end me. It does work actually a lot on this game. Not nearly as much, no. That was 100% the correct play. If he can't knock me out. Yeah, he can't knock me out. This deck I don't expect to see nearly as often. This deck I normally do good against, but just the start is bad. The start is really bad. The start is terrible. Okay. This is what Bulu's known to do. Let's see if we draw anything. If not, I'm conceding. Oh, there we go. Sweet! Choice Band isn't going to come in handy at all. I do want to hold on to that. I'm getting rid of 2 items, which sucks. Or 3 items total. But I do need them. And I need to get a Oranguru down. So what we're going to grab is 2 Grubbins and a Oranguru with Bridget. Use the electric energy, lightning energy, whatever it is, on a Grubbin. I guess Choice Band does come in handy with Vikavolt doing 180 onto the Drampa. And we instruct for 1 and see if we could hit anything. We hit an end. Perfect. Okay. Alright, we got out of that one. Like I said, it's got a lot of... Oh, phone. Shut up. No more. It's got a lot of options to get out of dead draws. That was my iPad in the back. So most of the time I'll be able to squeeze out of it. It shouldn't take more than a turn or 2. Not a knockout. That's big. Give me a rare candy. Ask and you shall receive. Alright. Let's instruct. Let's see if we can hit a grass energy. Ooh, if I had another rare candy. Ooh, nasty. Grass energy, hit it. Nice, beautiful. We got it, Tubby boy! We're knocking out this Drampa. And we're knocking it out with Tapu Wilderness GX. I love Bulu. I love Bulu. We grab both. We attach grass energy there. We attach electric energy there for Guzma in whatever choice. And we Tapu Wilderness GX. Also, what I just realized would be big in this matchup is Xurkitree GX, so we can't forget about that bad boy. There's a Charger Bug, that'll help me out. We don't have to use a red candy for the second one then, Tubby. I know, it's so exciting. It's so exciting. We drew so well off of that. We did really well, didn't we? We did. I had to talk to him like that. Oh, god dang it. Right as I get the Charger Bug, he throws down Potown. Alright, go down, little man. Okay, that hurts a little bit. We haven't used the Field Blower yet, which is good news. He hasn't gotten Garbotoxin up yet. Get rid of a Floatstone. Dang it. Okay, well, that's not bad. He got rid of a Guzma and a Potown. Wow, I went blank there for a second. I have to be wary of that and how many items I'm using. I've used 4, so it's doing 110 with the Choice Band right now. That's a 2-shot, so that sucks a little bit. That draw could not have been any better off that end. Sometimes... you're rewarded with very good luck. And I got very good luck on that. It would have been better if I had the grass energy off the instruct, but it's whatever. I end up getting it off of this hand too. Does he have it? He has it. Yep. But he get rid of Bridget and looks like a Psychic Energy? I mean, that's good. If he keeps on getting rid of Psychic Energies, How are you gonna hurt my Xurkitree? And you got rid of 2 Guzmas, which means I need to knock out that Espeon. Okay. We Field Blower away you and you. We do that. $530. So he's doing 130. If I use the Ultra Ball now, that brings up to 150. If he Field Blowers me, 170. Okay, so we just cannot get rid of that rare candy. I have to be super careful about that. We grab Bulu. The reason why I wanted to grab Bulu right now is because I need to get him set up. I probably could have grabbed Xurkitree. But I feel like this was the better play. And I can't Oranguru this turn still. I'm not going to end here. My opponent's hand is not good. Oh. That Guzma was a big draw. What? What are you whining about? Maybe Xurkitree was the call there in Lightning GX, but I didn't know I was going to draw into a Guzma. Okay. What I can do here is Guzma knock out the Espeon GX or EX, and I think that is the correct play. I could also... Link, you gotta stop, buddy. Yeah, I think I gotta do this. I don't want to lose the Vikavolt, although it might not be that important if he does get the Floatstone up. I could have knocked... So what I was debating about in my head was there's multiple choices I had here. Okay, you gotta go down. I know, buddy. I know, you just want to stay up here. I could knock out the Espeon. I could knock out the Garbodor Garbotoxin, which could have been huge. I could knock out this Garbodor, or I could knock out this Garbodor with a Choice Band. There was no reason for me to knock out the Trubbish. There was a lot of choices. How many Potons have I gotten rid of? 2. I think the safe play would have been knocking out this Garbodor, but I was also afraid of a Rescue Stretcher. And if he ended up Rescue Stretchering the Espeon EX back, Espeon EX back, that's another 2 prizes that I could take in the long run. So I think that was the correct play. The reason why I was debating about this Garbodor is because that's another Psychic Energy gone that might stall them out of being able to knock out my Xurkitree. So that could have been big. I was also debating about not using it. I went quiet there for a little bit. I apologize, but that was a heavy choice. That was a heavy choice. He got that back up. The good news is he brought that one up instead of the one with the rainbow energy. We have 1 Field Blower remaining. Like when I went to Anaheim Open and I brought this deck, I had 3 Field Blowers for this matchup, and it made this matchup a whole lot easier. With 2, it's so much more difficult to draw into. How many Guzmas has he used? 2, 3. I know he's got 4. He's got 4 Guzmas. You always run 4 Guzmas in this deck. Mainly because you have Tapu Koko and you have Floatstones at the ready because you run 4 of them. So you're easily able to retreat out to whatever you want, or you could get out of any situation that you don't want, like Garbodor up here being in. The dream is right now he attaches DCE to this Garbodor and makes life a little bit easier for my Xurkitree in the future. Okay, that's fine. That's just 2 cards. I'm okay with that. If I hit Field Blower or Guzma, I win. He's doing 120. He's going to be doing 140 after that. I need Field Blower. Because now he knocks me out with Choice Band too. Now that brings in question Xurkitree. He needs DCEs. How many has he gotten rid of? Just one? Just one. I'm gonna force him to have the Guzma. If the Guzma's prized, is the last prized or whatever, after he knocks me out, I'm also forcing him to have the DCE. He can't win if I bring up Xurkitree. Or he needs a Psychic Energy and attach it to... I don't know how many Psychic Energies he would run. Oh, wait! Abilities are off! Ugh. I need Field Blower. I just straight up need Field Blower. I need Field Blower, I need to get rid of that Floatstone, and I need to get rid of that. It was smart to bring it up, because now he knocks me out, with or without the Choice Band. Alright. Alright, let's calm down. He shouldn't have attached that one there. I guess he should have. That doesn't make sense, because now, when I hit the Field Blower, or if I hit the Field Blower, I don't think I can win this one. I'm gonna end to 1 and hope to God I hit the Field Blower. Come on. Nope. Alright, that's well played. Ah, dang it. Okay. Alright. Truthfully, I really don't expect to see that Garbodor deck anymore. I don't think it's as good as it used to be, especially with all the 210 HP Pokemon running around. Poton does help with that, but I don't think it's that popular. Well, I know it's not that popular anymore, but I don't think it's that good of a choice for a deck. Like, even Tord Reckliffe dropped it. Tord Reckliffe, the pioneer of that deck, in a way, dropped it for Zoroark Golisopod. Here, what? I saw Fairy, I saw Grass, I saw Dark. Oh, it's Golisopod. I had no idea what the fairy was in my mind, but it's Mr. Mime. It's Mr. Mime. Okay, this is Zoroark Golisopod, which I have been doing very well against. Let's see if I dead draw. I have out. Not ideal. Not an ideal out with Skyla, but I have an out. Skyla, we grab Bridget for next turn. That's, I think, all we can really do right now. We do have a good hand other than that. Floatstone's nice, too. Ideally there we just hit a Grubbin or something. Alright. This is the dreaded start. Skyla for Bridget. We have 1 Bridget prize, 1 Guzma, so that's 2. 1 Rare Candy, 3. That sucks. 1... Nope, no Field Blowers. How many ends? 4. Yeah, that's right. 1 Choice Band? No Choice Bands. None... Oranguru? No, Oranguru's there too. Two grass, yeah, okay. 2 grass and 1 electric energy, lightning energy, whatever the hell it is. Done. If he ends us, I'll be very sad. He's gonna bridge it. That's what they normally want to do on the first turns, obviously, to get the Zoroas and a Wimpod. I'm assuming 2 Zoroas and a Wimpod? Nope, 3 Zoroas, okay. I mean, the less Wimpods you throw up, the better for me, because that's your way of knocking out your boy Xurkitree, so I'm okay with that. He's doing 70, so next turn, if... please do not end me. Please, for the love of God, do not end me. I want to thin out that hand a little bit. That choice band isn't going to matter unless he knocks out my Lele this turn, so it does help out a tiny bit. Oh, please do not end me. 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 You know I have nothing. I had to Skyla for Bridget. I have nothing. God dang it! Oh, 2 rare candies, 2 Vicavolts, and 2 Grubbins. Come on! Oh, I'm gonna go into a garbage hand now, aren't I? Yep. We do have the Skyla option, though. We're Lele for Skyla, so we will be able to get out of Vicavolt. Oh, my God. And we have the Choice Band. Okay. Alright. And we can Heavy Ball for a Charjabug, too, just to be a safe build-up. Ah, that was so close. Oh, God dang it. I went from, like, no... Wow, okay. Is he double puzzling for DCE? He's double puzzling for DCEN? DCE Choice Band, okay. I mean, that knocks out my Lele. Not sure if that was your best play there, bucko. 80, 110. It is knocking out. Okay. Maybe that was his best play. I don't know if he traded already or not. The crappy thing is we do need a grass energy here. Oh, this is a tough one. Oh, this is a really tough one. The question is, okay, I think with the Heavy Ball, I for sure grab Charjabug. This sucks. This is bad. This is gonna be such a weird play, but we Lele for N here. Reason being, I can't get rid of Energy Recycler or Choice Band, and if I'm going to grab Skyla, I don't want to get rid of these two. God, that's a terrible hand. Okay. If we just had a Grass Energy, we would have been completely fine, because I would have taken the knockout, which would have been fantastic. Now, the question here is, do I attach the Choice Band before I end? And I don't think I do. Because I'm going to be doing 30 to this, so the difference between 30 and 60 is not a big difference at all. So I think we just end. And we try to save that Choice Band for later. Oh, God dang it. Okay. We got the Oranguru, which is good. We got you, which is fine. Horn Attack. Maybe the Choice Band did matter because I'm probably going to want to top a Wilderness this turn. I'm going to assume that I get the Vikavolt out with either an Ultra Ball or just drawing into it off a Sycamore. I feel confident that we will be able to get that. I feel confident we'll be able to get the Vikavolt. And we have a Oranguru just in case. Oh, that doesn't really help. Ideally, we draw into an Ultra Ball. Are you knocking out my Charjabug? Okay. That makes it a lot more difficult for me. He's doing 100 just enough to knock out. Okay. This is a matchup that I have been playing so well against. How many Guzmas has he gotten rid of? Just one. But he has gotten rid of 2 puzzles, so that is big. He hasn't been trading, though. Okay. We attach to you, and we end here. I don't want to get rid of that rare candy. We need it now. Oh, I didn't play the Grubbin, and I didn't grab a rare candy off of that. Okay. Next turn, we can Skyla for Heavy Ball. Right now, I need to grab a Grubbin. I can't let him have another... Basically, if he takes out that last Grubbin, I lose. Honestly, if I don't draw into... I have a Rangaroo still, so I could draw 3 more afterwards. So yeah, I still think I... Lele... Oh, Lele's could be in a wide open prize, and that takes away a spot for Xurkitree. He did get that guy down, but he's still gonna struggle against Xurkitree. Trade, okay. There goes Mewtwo. God, okay, he is playing really well right now, and I'm just not doing well. He's getting rid of all the stuff he doesn't need. I want him to get rid of more Guzmas. Guzma's what wins him the game, basically, and I feel like he runs 4. I think in this deck it's typically 4. That's a good play. And you bring up this dude, you bring up... Okay, that makes sense too. I was thinking Zora, and then you evolve into Zoroark, but no, that makes sense. Good news is, that's his only way of stopping Xurkitree for the time being. But if he knocks out this Tapu Bulu, I am down to 1 prize, so just a Guzma wins him the game. We have to Lele for Skyla, we have to discard those 2. And then we have Rangaroo. Lele for Skyla, Rare Candy, Vikavolt. I could also just heal this turn as well. Ultra Ball away. Those 2. Vikavolt. And we'll have an empty hand. We'll be able to instruct for 3. Rare Candy. Evolve you. We'll Strong Charge before we do this so we could try at least get a supporter for next turn. Attach to you and attach to you, so I have a Retreater if I Guzma. Instruct here. We Tapu Wilderness. We're not knocking out the Golisopod. If I was knocking out the Golisopod, I would debate it. Because right now, if he hits like the godliest of hands, because he's also got trade, so he's got the chance of doing that. He needs DCE and Choice Band, which I'm almost positive he has DCE in hand. He's going to Ace Roll. I'm fine with that. Okay, I much prefer that, honestly. If he had DCE Choice Band, he knocks out Bulu with the GX move, and I think I just lose. I don't think there's any way I come back from that. Here, he at least gives me the chance to knock out the Zoroark and take some momentum. I don't know how much good momentum. Definitely losing the Lele early in the game was bad. Because it got 2 prizes off of that, and that hurts my prize trade. But right now we should be fine. We could end him to 3. He does have Zoroark, so he is fine with or without that. That brings up the question of... do I knock out that Zoroark with the Choice Band? I can also how many Guzmas? Just 1. Ah! Yeah, I think we do a race for prizes right now. Yep. I think this is my only option of winning. I think I would scoop at this point. Because next turn I need to hit a Bulu. Xurkitree's out of the question now, I think. I need to just take knockouts with Bulu. Yeah, I just have to take knockouts with Bulu. I have to try to whittle down his Zoroarks if I can, so he doesn't have as many trades. Grass and Bridget. Ugh. Okay. The bad start definitely hurt. Having a Skyla first turn is always not good, but you can get away with it. That glow spot's not going to help either. Okay. He is doing 100 damage on the dot. God, he got to get rid of an Enhanced Hammer too. Trade. Get rid of a Guzma. Just... Latios. I want the Guzma. He's getting rid of a lot of stuff he doesn't need, which makes me upset because I want him to draw in that off this end. Ideally here, we somehow we draw into Bulu, we end, we attach. God dang it. Okay, that doesn't help. We end. If we don't hit Bulu energy, grass energy off of this, I lose. Or Bulu Vikavolt with rare candy. Wow, that's a terrible hand. Yeah, that's a bad hand. Okay. That's a terrible hand. We get all of those back in there. How many Bulus do I have in here? Just one? Two. Oh, that's why. Okay. Don't honestly know what I'm hoping for at this point. I have to draw into something. I can't bench the Coco and a Rangaroo Instruct because then I don't have a spot open for your boy Bulu or Xurkitree, one or the other, whichever one I draw into first. I'm probably going to have to retreat after this turn into my other Tapu Lele, attack with that, and pray for a knockout. He's going to Lele for either a Guzma. Well, yeah, he's going to go for Guzma. I was going to say Acerola, but no, you just Guzma and you win the game with Golisopod. Yeah, that's game. Let's see if he grabs it. There it is. Alright, well played. God dang it. This deck was doing so good for me, and then I start recording, and I just get my booty handed to me. I'm doing another video in the future with a Bulu deck. I might have to twist around with it a little bit, but that start was just so atrocious. You know what? We're playing another one. Now, I'm not going to play the full out through another one because this video's gone long enough. I just want to see the start I get with this, and I will finish it off camera. I just want to see the start. I want to see the Bulu Lele start off with Bulu, get the Lele for Bridget, and just start off beautifully. That's all I want to see right now. I want to get my confidence back in this deck, because this deck has been so consistent for me for the last, like, day or so, and now it's just not pretty. Okay, alright, that doesn't help. Mulligans are fine, I guess, but we did get the N, we got the, so we had plays. Even started off with an N isn't the worst in the world. It's like started off with like a Skyla and Guzma as your only supporters is what's bad. And like a Lele, of course. Or Xurkitree. Alright, there we go. We mulligan twice. We hit an Ultra Ball. See, beautiful. Easy game. Easy game. I also have no idea what I'm playing. It looked like another Buzzwole, whatchamacallit decks. Like Regirock, yeah. Alright guys, I hope you did enjoy. If you did, be sure to leave a like and get out of here. Yeah, Knuckleheads. Like, look at this. Alright, I could Ultra Ball away Xurkitree if I... Yeah, I would probably Ultra Ball away Xurkitree in the fire... Or the electric energy. I would grab Bridget. Next turn, I had Rare Candy Heavy Ball for Vikavolt. It's beautiful. This is the start I want.